is?
I always wanted to be an astronaut.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you ever want to have a nocturnal emission?
I suppose if I was an astronaut, I probably would. Don't swallow when I'm freaking talking, man.
Oh, shit. Can you repeat that?
I have no clue.
You want to have a nocturnal emission if you were an astronaut?
Absolutely.
Would you have a nocturnal emission in space?
Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Nah, but I'm too big to be an astronaut, so shuttle.
I think it's time to reveal what the definition of a nocturnal emission is.
Oh, you haven't yet?
It's a wet dream, dude.
Oh. No, I don't want one of those in space, man. Nah.
I don't want one of those in space. That is fucking hilarious, dude.
That would be horrible.
I watched your face turn. He's like, I don't want one of those in space. I don't want one of those. Take it away. Take it away. Oh, that's fucking great.
That should be everywhere.
Warning, the following program contains stunts and antics that were performed by two highly trained professional masshole morons. For your safety and those around you, please do not attempt to recreate or re-speak anything you might see or hear on the following program. Also, take note that this program was intended for an adult, mature audience and may contain subject matter that could trigger you. So, for the safety of yourself and anybody around you, please refrain from being overly sensitive, triggered, emotional, acting like a Ken or a Karen, and for the love of God, if we do trigger you, don't go run to Twitter and create a hashtag. Just deal with it like an adult. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Well, right now I want y'all to put your hands together for the one and only Jon Arez!
What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
I'm Jon Arez, and he is
Simple Josh.
And this is the Views from the Jon podcast, episode 55. Who sings that song?
55?
I can't drive 55.
Who
does that?
I just saw his house like not too long ago.
Who's the band?
Van Halen, but
It is Van Halen.
Hagar, Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar.
Yes.
55.
I thought it was 65.
Is it 65?
No, it's 55.
I think it's 55. I'm pretty sure it's 55. And this happens to be episode 55. Welcome everybody. Josh, every week that we've been doing this, I tend to surprise you, don't I?
Yeah.
So
definitely.
you think this week's going to be any different?
No, I'm gonna be surprised all over the place.
Okay.
Just let them rip.
So, for something different, I thought I would hand the show over to you. Episode 55 is the Views from the Josh podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sit back like a Robin Quivers and let you be Howard Stern today.
All right. So, oh, man. I got nothing on my mind right now.
You got to look at the camera.
I got a lot of negative stuff on my mind right now.
Look at the camera.
Yeah.
Talk to the people. They're looking at you right now. So, it's your show. It's the Views from the Josh.
It is?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a spectator.
Nice. So you want to be serious or you want to be funny?
I want to be, we try to be funny, right?
Yeah.
I do have the hashtag under this show as comedy.
Yeah.
So if people don't think it's funny.
I wasn't really in a funny mood.
Well, I guess that's my job. Should we turn it back over to my show?
Yeah, go for it.
The Views from the Jon?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I could just be angry.
All right. No.
And just vent to everybody.
No, we don't want you to be angry, dude.
No,
we have you on this show because you're simple and you laugh a lot,
yeah.
and you're one of the few people on this planet that actually think I'm funny. You know? So you're the perfect compliment. You are like ketchup to my cheeseburger.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm just not in that mood, that frame.
All right.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, man.
I tried.
We've talked about this before. This is why I love you, man. Because, you say goofy things, you laugh at my weirdness, and you also make me feel like I'm back to doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Because I bomb a lot around you on this show. Where I think I'm going to make you laugh, and I don't. And there's crickets, and I'm like, all right.
Well, this is the highlight of my week, is hanging out with you.
All right.
So
this is probably the highlight of my week, too. How pathetic is that? This is the highlight of our week, dude.
Well, not this week. I'm going on vacation.
Yeah, he's going on vacation.
I'm gone.
Every day's a vacation for me. And I just had a tag to put on the end of that would have been hilarious, but my mind immediately went Twitter hashtag cancel Jon Arez if I say it.
Oh.
I had the perfect thing, and this is supposed to be comedy, man. I can't do this to myself. I can't be like, who's watching? Can I not say that? This is what I don't want to turn into, man. I don't want to turn into a PC comic, but I literally, that wasn't scripted. I had the perfect punchline to end off that shit with.
I think everybody's on edge right now with everything. So
yes, anyways.
It's easy to get triggered.
Dude, that whole word triggers me.
Yeah.
Triggered is just one of these made-up words that we've been hearing the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that triggers me. Oh my God. Triggers you? It's life. Deal with it. My God.
Right.
It's just a new generation, I guess, man. But that's not why we're here. All right. So Josh, I think you I don't know how to put this. It's not a big secret, unless you really don't know me, that I seem to be decent looking. Then again, I've had plenty of luck with women in my life, but the last handful of years hasn't been easy for me. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. It's probably because I don't really care. I haven't really been seeking it. But anyways, women just seem to kind of flock to you. This guy's like a magnet for women.
No, I'm not.
No, and it's not like he's hitting on them. They're just like, the bug zappers.
No.
The bugs see the light. I don't know. And, I think it made me feel like, oh my God, dude. Because no offense, I love you, but when I look at you, you look like, you could be Sasquatch. You just shaved. You're like 9 feet tall.
I did trim it.
300 pounds.
Got a little haircut.
I mean, not that size and weight matters, but, or looks or anything, But, I'm teasing you. But anyways, my point is that
I wish they flocked to me.
I think I figured why you have an easier time attracting or whatever the opposite sex than I do.
Why is that, John?
And I think the reason women don't approach me and run from me is because I look gay. And that's cool. But literally, I get hit on more by men.
I've gotten hit on by men.
Yes, it's becoming more and more just common.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it. I'm flattered. There are some days I wish I was homosexual, but the grass always seems greener. I'm sure people in the gay community have the same problems people in the heterosexual community have. I'm sure the fights are the same.
Yeah.
The issues in the relationship are probably the same,
I'm sure.
It's all the same. I just unfortunately I wasn't built that way, So
have you been hit on by like a gay guy?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I get hit on by men all the time.
Really?
But not by women. Like, women do not approach me. They definitely, at times, approach you.
Yeah.
If you go up to a lady, they don't run away. When I do,
oh, no.
They run.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm looking at myself in the camera, and I'm like, I don't really see an ugly dude. I'm not Brad Pitt, but I don't know. And I'm trying to think of reasons.
You should smile more. Be shinier.
Shinier?
Shinier. I don't know.
Dude. I don't know. You know what it is?
What's that?
I think my heart's been broken so many times.
Yeah.
That I'm like a jaded cop.
Yeah.
I've turned into this I hate my You know, just in the terms of dating.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been at that point, man. You just gotta...
You know, so
Stay positive.
maybe I just have this invisible sign, like in a video game, that's flashing above my head that just says like damaged goods, run, you know, and I'm the only one who can not see it. Everyone else can. I don't know. I just must give off this like pheromone or something, dude. There's something to it. Seriously, I must be giving off a scent or a fucking something.
Like a skunky smell?
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to swear in this episode again. If I do, I'm just being me. I apologize profusely.
We're trying to clean it up a bit.
No, but seriously, nobody in my life has ever legitimately called me ugly. I wouldn't say I'm ugly. Am I ugly? You don't have to be gay.
No, I don't think you're ugly.
Okay. I mean, I'm decent looking, aren't I? Mm-hmm. All right. I'm decent looking. I'm well dressed. I have good manners.
Yep.
Good taste in clothes. Good hygiene. I have a nice apartment. I drive a nice car. I have a successful business.
Yeah.
I have a podcast. I have a stand-up career, a production company.
Yeah.
And I have a high-end computer job.
Right.
I have everything going for me.
It's just...
So why do I repel women like I'm off bug spray in their mosquitoes? And I'm forced to search for, you know, I'm forced to search outside the box.
Were you outside in the box too?
I'm outside in the box to the fact that I think they might think I'm gay.
Well, where are you?
And that's why they're not interested.
Where are you going? You got to get out there, man.
I'm out there.
Where?
All over the place.
Where?
Maybe not since the pandemic.
Are you out at the park? You out walking around?
I get out. I go to the grocery store. Maybe it's my hazmat suit that turns people off in the
Probably.
But dude, honest to God, I don't think I've, as God is my witness, I mean, I go grocery shopping once every 10, 14 days now. I used to go once a week because of COVID. Now I hate it so much, I go once every 14 days. But literally, in the 10 years that I've been going to my local grocery store, I don't really recall ever seeing another lady shopping and being like, wow, she's hot, I want to go talk to her. I just haven't seen it.
Well,
so, I mean, it's not that I wouldn't do it. It's just, I don't know. I just think, I don't know. It's all up here. It's all up here. It always is.
yeah, it's all
It always is.
the psyche.
I literally must be giving off some kind of invisible pheromone or sign that, you know, this guy's a psycho. You should probably run the other way. You know, this guy's a fucking psychopath.
You give off that a little bit.
Yeah, I give off that psychopath vibe for sure. All right, Josh.
What's up?
Do you use deodorant?
I do.
Where do you use deodorant?
In my pits.
Okay, is that it?
Depends on
What do you mean?
some areas.
All right. I don't talk about this with other men, never have, but this is something that, okay, just roll with me here, okay? Just don't get embarrassed.
It all depends on what the type of deodorant you're using, though.
Okay. Have you ever used a deodorant
Yes.
anywhere else besides your armpits?
Absolutely.
Where?
You know, my area.
Your area?
My manhood.
Your manhood? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Anywhere else?
Sometimes my chest a little bit. Not much.
Sometimes your chest. And why? To keep it dry?
To keep it
And
dry.
or smelling good?
And-
or both?
Both.
Okay, yes. I didn't know about this stuff, okay? And what I like to kind of compare this to is, you know, I bring this guy up way too much. I'm sorry. I have a man crush with fucking Bill Burr. I do.
I'm sure you
I
do.
do. He's my favorite comic. He's the reason I got into stand-up. We're literally one and the same, and I wish we could hang out more. I really do. I love the fucking guy. But anyways, I think I've talked about this before. One of my favorite bits of his is the Some People Need Lotion,
Okay.
where he talks about if you're a person of color with dark skin, they literally have to put lotion on 10 times a day.
Yeah.
Because their skin gets dry. And
Lotion's
because
good.
their skin or their complexion is dark, you can tell that their skin's dry. With us, with our fair skin, we can get wicked dry skin, and it doesn't really show.
During the winter, it does.
Yeah, but, I mean, you're dry all the time.
Yeah.
This is why I literally have cocoa butter.
Vaseline.
I come out here after my shower, and I lather myself up.
I bet.
With, I have a shadow crossing my face. This video is going to look fantastic for YouTube. But anyways, yeah, I lather myself up with friggin' cocoa butter, dude.
Nice.
After a shower. And I no longer itch, summer or winter.
You must smell like a
I
Caribbean
didn't
island.
learn about lotion until I saw Bill Burr's bit. he didn't use lotion for the first 33 years of his life. And I kind of compare this to it. I've always been taught or had the just understanding that deodorant, whether it was the spray or the roll-on, it was meant for your underarms. Okay?
Yeah.
But I think about 10 years ago, I was working with a dude. I don't know how it came up. He was my boss, too. And he informed me that he had a separate stick of deodorant that he would roll on his nuts. And it was just like one of these, oh my God moments.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Because everybody's nuts get damp. It
Yeah.
may be stinky if you can't shower twice a day or whatnot, and
Little bit. Especially if you go to the gym, man.
Right. So I did not know that you could put deodorant on your nuts. Did you? I didn't know it.
I did.
So I now, for the last 10 years, I have one stick of deodorant that's for the underarms, because I ain't doing both, even though I apply it after the shower. They're both clean, but I don't know. But I have one for the armpits. I got one for the nuts. And occasionally, especially during the summer, my feet sweat. And I don't like sweaty feet.
You gotta
So
take care of
I have a third stick now to keep my feet dry.
There you go.
And it's badass. I have it on right now, and my feet are bone dry.
Nice.
I love it. So yeah, deodorant just isn't for the armpits.
Good job.
I didn't know that.
You gotta take care of your feet, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep them dry.
Yeah.
And I wanted to keep my balls dry and smelling clean. And they do. They smell great. I smell better than ever. I smell better than I did at 18.
Can I talk about feet for a sec?
Go ahead. Talk about feet.
I do a lot of hiking, you know.
Okay.
And my toenails, my big toenails, are actually purple right now. They're like black and blue. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just bruised from hiking so much. It's crazy.
Just imagining your big toes being all purple and black. Ooh. Anybody out there have a foot fetish?
I'd show you, but I'd have to
No.
cross my legs and stuff like that.
No. No. Keep your Converse All-Stars on.
All right.
With no shoelaces. Why don't you have shoelaces?
They're so comfortable. Look at that. I got big feet.
I think there's a conspiracy behind it. I don't think it's got anything to do with looks. I just think you don't know how to tie your shoes.
No, I know how to tie my shoes. Dude, they're the most comfortable shoes ever. Shout out to Converse. No laces. Slip-ons.
Oh, Converse. Now I got to put that in it. No, I'm just kidding. Josh.
Look at these bad boys. Look at them.
Josh.
What's that?
What do you think about hunting?
Hunting.
Do you support hunting, or are you appalled by it? Have you ever gone hunting? What is your opinion on hunting? Do you hunt?
I don't hunt. I do fishing.
Okay, you fish, but you don't hunt.
I support conservation. How's that?
That's that population control?
Population control, say if...
By going out and killing innocent animals?
Say if there's a reservoir and they got too many deer around the reservoir or moose or whatever.
Oh my... Okay, I don't want to play activist here. I just want to play devil's advocate.
All right.
Who determines that there's too many deer?
Well,
What?
I'm sure the health department...
Deer aren't like attacking children and stealing babies in the night. So if they get like overpopulated, what's going to happen? Like, what are the deer going to do? They're going to like overthrow the world?
No, but their feces is getting into the drinking supply water, so... You know, you got...
Feces.
Huh? Poop.
Feces are baby mice, aren't they?
Poop.
Baby mice.
Sure.
Yeah. You know what that's from?
What's that?
Donnie Darko. I know the most random movie quotes from the most random movie people.
Never watched it.
But yeah, there was a movie.
Add it to the collection.
Yep. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. So you support, you never been hunting. Yeah. I haven't been hunting either, but I'm not opposed to it.
I support life.
I've gone fishing. I do go out in the woods a lot.
Mm-hmm. I love the woods.
I own an ATV, and I wanted one since I was a kid.
You do?
Parents, yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, parents wouldn't. I don't keep it here.
Oh.
I keep it up northwest in the woods.
Why don't you take me for a ride?
At somebody's farm, dude.
I'll sit on the handlebars.
The thing sags when I sit on it. I literally think it's got a weight limit.
No.
You and I on that. It's only a 200cc.
Oh, I'd squash that thing.
Yeah, it's only a 200cc, which is fine for me. It's full-time, four-wheel drive, chain-driven. It's not driven by a belt that can break. It's a Honda. It's a 98. I love it. So anyways, I'm out in the woods a lot. I put hundreds of miles on that thing every year. And I've come across bobcat, bear, deer, you name it.
Beer?
Beer.
You've come across beer?
Beers. Yeah, there's been beers in the woods, dude.
In the woods?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Big, scary beers.
Are they good beers or bad beers?
I don't know. But, I looked at them, they looked at me, and we kind of both backed up. But, when I'm out in the woods, I got, I got protection on me. Let's just say that. Because I've seen people get stalked in the woods by bears and charged, and there's mountain lions around here.
Did you see that on social media? That, was it a mountain lion or a cougar chasing after the guy?
What, the guy kept backing up saying, I'm big and scary. I'm big and scary.
Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty.
Oh, kitty, don't come any closer.
Yeah.
Please stop. Please. Yeah, he just keeps backing up. Yeah.
Some guy made one with a big guy, and he's wearing like a pink wig, and he's like chasing after this guy, and he's recording it. It's hilarious.
I didn't see that one.
It's funny. Check it out.
But yeah, hunting.
Hunting.
So somebody we know hunts.
Okay.
And he happened to be out in the woods yesterday.
I know tons of hunters, man.
And I was thinking about this particular person that we know out in the woods hunting yesterday, and I'm thinking, man, he's alone in the woods, and he's stalking a poor little innocent doe-eyed leaf-eating deer.
Like the predator.
Like a predator. You know what I'm saying? And that just made me think, I'm not some kind of activist. I'm all for if hunters want to go out and kill, I mean, that's, hey, whatever. But it's like, he sent me a picture of just his bow, because I guess it's bow season for deer. And he was out bow hunting for deer. And he sent me a picture of the bow. And this thing looks like a friggin' stealth fighter, dude. It's got scopes on it and lasers and, and it's just like, you could literally sneak up on a deer and choke it out with your bare hands. And people are out there with shotgun and, $15,000 compound bow. And it's just like, what an unfair fight.
I give the credit, though, the bow hunters, man. Like, that's
but I'm just saying.
That's a little bit of skill.
As a comical way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of overkill? It's like going to get your friggin' flamethrower when you're trying to, step on an ant. Because you could literally choke a deer out with your hands. But these hunters going in the woods with their shotguns, and blow Bambi's head off, And I'm just thinking, it's, make it fair. Like, what if?
I'm old school.
What if the deer were armed? Wouldn't that make it better?
Yeah, I guess.
It'd make it a fair fight, at least.
I guess they're kind of armed. They got those antlers.
I could definitely see where there's places where they hunt. I don't know where it might be legal. I don't even know if you can hunt bear around here. I think you have to do it with a trap. I don't think you can hunt a bear with a gun around here.
I don't think you could trap in Massachusetts.
Or I'm not sure. But I'm sure somewhere in the country you can legally probably go take your shotgun and go kill something a little bit more aggressive than a deer.
And I'm sure there's traps in other places.
Yeah, but I'm talking like, I can see having a gun on you if you're going to go track down something that could literally maul you. But I'm talking about Bambi,
Like Bambi?
Literally.
Like
That's what this guy's out in the woods hunting.
Like the cartoon Bambi?
Yeah, dude.
That was a sad movie.
Yeah.
I bawled my eyes out.
Okay, on any level, can you wrap your head around the concept I'm going for here?
Yeah.
Okay?
I know.
Taking a blowtorch to an ant. It's not a fair fight.
No.
With these $15,000 bows. But if you want to take your shotgun out in the woods because you're going to go up face to face with a lion, or a saltwater crocodile, that's a fair fight, right?
Right.
All right.
Have you ever had a venison, though? Have you ever had it as like a steak or?
I used to work for a gentleman that loved to hunt, and he would he would get that venison, and he would bring it in, and he would have it cold for lunch. Nice. And he invited me back into his office one day. He was having lunch, and he's like, "Do you want me to cut you off a piece?" And I ate it, and I don't know. I don't remember it tasting like anything. You could tell it was meat.
Yeah.
But it didn't taste like chicken. It didn't taste like beef. But it's probably just the way he cooked it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he probably just cooked it in an oven without salt, pepper, oil, any kind of, just cooked it. And then he's eating it like cold, I'm sure if it was like a venison loin, like a professionally cooked, venison meal, I'd probably enjoy it.
Oh, I love this stuff.
That's
best.
That's the one and only time I've ever had it. Josh, I got equally happy because I was laughing, because this, I think, is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Sorry, I said the F word. Man, I apologize. This is hilarious, but it also irritated the hell out of me.
Okay.
And I want to see if you might get a kick out of it.
Go for it.
So, who is your favorite singer ever? Who is someone you would love to go see in concert that's just an awesome singer, like awesome band?
Dead or alive?
Can be either one.
Freddie Mercury, Queen.
All right, Freddie Mercury.
You said singer, right?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
So let's say Freddie Mercury's still alive, or let's say you're back in the 70s, okay, and you're going to see Freddie Mercury
80s
and Queen in a small club.
Mm-hmm.
Like where we used to play around here, where it's a small club, there's no security guard, it's just a stage like 2 feet above you.
Mm-hmm.
And right in front of you, you could reach out and touch Eddie Mercury. He's right there. And you got your iPhone up recording him, right?
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. Yep. I'm recording him.
Dude, if I had go gadget hands, sometimes I would strangle you. Because I want to strangle the audience sometimes.
Freddie Mercury.
So just picture this for a second. You are literally in front of Freddie Mercury, your favorite singer of all time. He's 3 feet from you, and you're recording him with your camcorder or your iPhone or whatever. He's 3 feet from you.
Yep.
Are you going to be singing along with him? Because that's exactly what somebody did.
All right.
Okay? I live on YouTube, always watching YouTube. You know that.
I don't think I sing along. I'm not a sing along type of guy.
Well, listen to what this guy did.
More like a head bob.
Okay? Jerry Cantrell played a very intimate small show in LA back in like December of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Really small club.
Really?
There was no security guard. Like, you were right there in front of Cantrell.
That's awesome.
3 times as close as we are. The guy recording him was literally right in front of him like this with his camera. Okay? And Jerry Cantrell singing, because there's no Lane Staley. It's Jerry Cantrell.
Yeah,
what's his face wasn't with him. It was just like Jerry Cantrell and friends.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing Nutshell. And he's doing Rooster.
Don't tell me this guy sang, did he?
And he's literally 3 feet away, Josh, from Jerry Cantrell.
And
he's singing at the top of his lungs.
Oh, man.
Horribly.
That's horrible.
So all you hear in the video isn't Jerry Cantrell 3 feet from you, but this guy's...
Is this the video you sent me? I think you sent me a video of it. Either way, send me this video, because I gotta see this, because this is horrible.
It's equally horrifying and hilarious that you're literally so close to Jerry Cantrell, you can reach out and physically touch him. And you want to capture that moment on your iPhone or whatever. Mm-hmm. I get it. But don't sing. You're the whole reason you're recording him is so you can hear him back later and release it to YouTube.
Yeah.
But all anybody can hear is your dumbass going. So yeah, I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
Maybe one day when I get really good at editing, some of these things we talk about, I'll think to actually like maybe play or put up on the screen so you can check out what I'm talking about while you're watching the show.
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, that'd be great. See there. Seether did that not too. Their last, I don't know if their last album, but maybe a while ago they had like an acoustic set that they did. I'm a big Seether fan, so and there was this one dude in the crowd going, yeah, yeah, and it was just it destroyed the whole song.
Just be quiet, sing along in the shower,
enjoy it, man.
Sing along in the shower or in your car.
Yeah,
but where everyone else is around you, it's just another classic example of people not thinking about anybody else anything else but themselves in the moment.
Some of the best shows are acoustic, like Nirvana's Unplugged.
Absolutely
phenomenal.
The other day, you know how much I love Alice in Chains.
Yeah,
and you know how much I play my acoustic guitar. So I put on the Alice in Chains acoustic album from 1996 MTV, and I literally can play along with a little over half the set now. I know a little over half the songs from that set. So that's what I did Saturday, and it was glorious. It was like I was there. I had the headphones in, I can hear me with them, and it was just awesome, man. Why is that funny?
I don't know.
It's enjoyable.
I like your hand movement. It's crazy.
I'm animated.
You are animated.
I'm animated. Okay.
I'm triggered.
Perfect segue. Triggered is a word.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know this.
Triggered is a word that's newer. It's like ever since 2015, there's all these new words. And triggered is one of them. Have you heard of this one? Because I'm hearing it more and more. And I literally had to look up the definition because I think this is equally horrifying and hilarious. Mansplaining.
Mansplaining. We talked about this, was it last episode or the episode? I don't know. We talked about this before. Mansplaining.
I don't think we took it to this level. No. I might have explained it briefly to you, but I wanted to get into this a little bit more.
Maybe it was that crappy show that we did last time.
It was one of those crappy shows that we did last time. Hopefully this isn't one of those episodes. But it is moving along nicely.
It is.
We probably just jinxed ourselves.
Cheers, buddy.
So anyways, yes, mansplaining. A woman, well, definitely a woman, or someone who identifies as a woman, might say to a man, don't mansplain that to me. Which they're trying to say, don't explain that to me, but they're trying to say that you don't have any right to try to say anything to them because you're a man and you're mansplaining it.
I'm still trying to understand it because this is a new word for me too.
It's a new word for me. Here is the definition. The explanation. Okay, the explanation or the definition.
There's a definition for it?
Yes.
Already?
Just listen for fuck's sake. The definition of mansplaining is the explanation of something by a man, typically to a woman, in a manner regarded as condescending or patronizing.
Can you repeat that, please?
The explanation of something by a man, being us, typically at a woman, in a manner regarded as being condescending or patronizing. So if you're trying to explain something to a woman that comes off to her as you being condescending or patronizing, she might say, don't mansplain that to me.
Like this is how you change a tire? Like stuff like that?
Yeah. If let's say your friend is a woman and she's changing a tire and you walk over to her while she's changing a tire and you say, you're changing a tire?
Or are you doing it wrong?
Or something. One? Yeah. If they determine that to be condescending, they might use the term, don't mansplain that to me.
I'd be like, well, you're on your own with that flat tire.
Yeah. But listen to this, dude. This didn't come from a slang dictionary.
All right.
This was a real word added to a real dictionary in 2018. So it is in the official
2018.
It got added to the official dictionary in 2018.
It's been around for a little bit. I've never even heard of it.
Again, we know about all these made-up words like mansplaining and triggering and social justice warrioring, all that kind of stuff. These are words that popped out of 2015, and I'm just saying, mansplaining is literally been added to the dictionary as a real word. And that's the definition.
Crazy.
So what I find hilarious is evidently only a man is capable of being condescending.
Really?
Yeah. Or else there would be woo-splaining, wouldn't there?
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo-splaining.
Yeah. If there's mansplaining, why wouldn't there be woo-splaining?
Is woo-splaining in the dictionary?
No, it's not. It's not even a real word.
Do you get paid for making...
I don't know. But can you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I want to get paid. I want to make
Okay.
woo-splaining.
Evidently,
Woo-splaining.
only a man can talk to a woman in a condescending or patronizing way. Evidently, a woman can never and would never talk to a man in a condescending or patronizing way. But literally, they've added it to the dictionary. There's only mansplaining. There's no woo-splaining. Isn't that funny?
That's crazy.
I guess only men can be patronizing. Evidently, women can't.
We should get that in the dictionary. Let's do it.
No, that would be unacceptable. That's your reaction? All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad.
All right.
I want to do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's launch the campaign. Hashtag it, baby. Hashtag it right now.
Me
Go
too.
on to Twitter and do hashtag woo-splaining. Just W-O, splaining. Because they
too.
got
Me too.
mansplaining, which is M-A-N, then splaining. Type in hashtag woo, W-O, splaining.
Woo.
And I don't know, maybe they'll start trending, but I don't think so.
Woo. Remember Ric Flair? Woo. The woo.
Yeah, I know Ric Flair.
Woo.
And the lady that lives downstairs does the real Ric Flair at the top of her lungs. And I can hear it up here crystal clear.
That's awesome.
Do you know how many times I've been woken up because I work nights?
Why is she just doing that? In the middle of the night, she does that?
No, I work overnight.
Oh. Yeah,
Right?
You hear her, right?
But
night?
when she does it, I can hear her up here crystal clear, and it wakes me up.
Oh, you're sleeping.
Right.
All right, sorry.
So I
missed that part.
wake up constantly to the sound of like Ric Flair going, whoa. It's just how it is, man.
I love that. That's fun.
Yeah, that's great. I love getting waken up that way.
It's better than Macho Man.
All right, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard of a nocturnal emission?
Oh, what?
Nocturnal emission.
Nocturnal emission.
Yeah, nocturnal emission.
So does that have something to do with exhaust emissions? No?
Yeah.
Nighttime emissions?
One might say that.
Nocturnal emission.
Nocturnal emission.
I got nothing.
You really don't know what it is?
Never heard it.
You've seriously never heard of this?
Is this another dictionary, 2018?
This is a real term, dude, that's been around for I don't know how many decades. But it's the technical term for something. I'm sure you guys hopefully would be laughing if you already know the definition, because I already know the definition. I just thought of this word the other day, and I said to myself, why did they name this event as being a nocturnal emission? That is like the most hands-off description. That could mean anything. Nocturnal means what? Happens at night?
Yeah.
And
it could be this right now.
Emission could be anything. If spit or puke or shit comes out of you, that could be an emission, right? If smoke comes out of an exhaust pipe or smoke comes out of a cigarette, that's an emission, right?
On a pollution, yeah.
Anything's an emission, right?
Whatever gives off energy.
I think you can even use emission if you in the sense of describing somebody speaking, right? They emissioned it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm going too far here. But a nocturnal emission, it's just such a generalized term. It's like that could literally mean anything. It sounds like something NASA does in secret at night.
NASA's the bomb, man.
It's the secret nocturnal emission. Dun, dun, dun. But Josh, let me explain to you what an actual nocturnal emission is.
I always wanted to be an astronaut.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you ever want to have a nocturnal emission?
I suppose if I was an astronaut, I probably would. Don't swallow when I'm freaking talking, man.
Oh, shit. Can you repeat that?
I have no clue.
You want to have a nocturnal emission if you were an astronaut?
Absolutely.
Would you have a nocturnal emission in space?
Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Nah, but I'm too big to be an astronaut, so.
You're not too big to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
But you're never too big or old. But you can be too young to have a nocturnal emission.
I need like a Boeing
Josh,
shuttle.
I think it's time to reveal what the definition of a nocturnal emission is.
Oh, you haven't yet?
It's a wet dream, dude.
Oh. No, I don't want one of those in space, man. Nah.
I don't want one of those in space. That is fucking hilarious, dude.
That would be horrible.
I watched your face turn. He's like, I don't want one of those in space. I don't want one of those. Take it away. Take it away. Oh, that's fucking great.
It should be everywhere.
That's fucking perfect. I wish I had an entire audience of people that didn't know what that was, and then I would have dropped it to them. Like, everyone's like, yeah, nocturnal emission. That sounds great. I want to be an astronaut too. And then I reveal it's a wet dream. And everyone's like, oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. That's gross. That's disgusting. I haven't had one of those since I was 14.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
All right, Josh, I can't believe somebody did this to me, but they did. And again, it was equally horrifying and equally hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have a Boston accent. However, when people talk to me from outside of the Northeast,
Yeah.
they think I do. Now, when I hear like Bill Burr talk, or I hear Mark Wahlberg talk,
That's a deep Boston accent.
they got a real deep Boston accent, because they literally grew up like 1 or 2 towns over from actual downtown Boston, whereas we're more than a few towns over from Boston. All right, so I don't think I have a heavy Boston accent, but evidently I have one, and I don't notice it whatsoever. But evidently other people do.
I don't notice it.
I called into Apple
Yeah.
support a week or 2 ago.
Where are they out of? You know?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Whoever picks up the line could literally be anywhere in the world. Okay? And I don't know where this woman was from, but it was a woman. And she instantly picked up on the fact that she thought I had a Boston accent. And you know how she addressed the fact that she thought I had a Boston accent?
How's that?
I literally had to write it down. She goes, so where are you from, huh? Boston, huh? Where do you park the car in the Harvard Yard?
I hate that.
She literally did that. Do you park the car in the Harvard Yard, Boston?
What do you say to somebody that says that?
I said, this is exactly what I said to her. After she says that to me, so you got a Boston accent, you park the car in the Harvard Yard? And I just said, no. No. Can we get on with the phone call, please? I mean, but like, I at the same time, I wanted to be like, that was the worst Boston accent I've ever heard. A. B, I don't have one. And C, I don't know how appropriate that is for you as an Apple representative to mock someone's accent.
Yeah.
Like if I worked from home for Apple support and somebody from the Deep South called,
Even like India, you know? Or
wherever.
Wherever.
If I took a phone call from somebody from the Deep South, like from Tennessee, that had a real deep Southern accent, yeah, my iPhone ain't working too well. Can you help me out with that?
I got no back teeth.
Right. Can you help me out with my iPhone? I wouldn't be like, so, sir, you're from Tennessee. You want some help with that goddamn iPhone? What did you do? You get it stuck in your combine? You know?
Don't take offense, Tennessee.
That's literally what this lady did to me.
We're just using you as an example.
Josh, when you tell people not to take offense, they probably take offense.
Don't take offense.
Don't take offense.
Don't be triggered.
Actually, if you get triggered, that's fine. Because if you're one of those people that uses the word triggered or gets triggered by somebody having an opinion or talking about their daily life or these things, that's fine. Me and this podcast isn't for you, and that's okay. I still love you. I hope you still love me. Just go on your merry way. Thank you.
I love Tennessee. Nashville's the bomb.
Of course it is. I love the South too. I really do. I'm going to be moving to the South, actually.
What?
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet, but that's not coming right away. I'm just saying,
What?
you know, in the... What?
You're moving?
Not right away, but eventually.
What?
Dude, relax. Dude, you're a fucking idiot. Don't ruin this podcast now because I just said I'm moving. Eventually, I don't want to stay in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I don't want to either.
especially not this current city I'm in. It's way too hardcore far left for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not a far left kind of guy. I'm not a far right type of guy either, just to clear that up.
This whole state's like that.
I don't want to live somewhere where it's just everything is political. Everything, from the way you dress to the way you look. If you even think of the word Trump around here, somebody will literally remove your head. Josh, we are getting close to being out of time. I
Really?
quickly wanted to, next week, are you going to be around next week to do the show?
Yeah, I'm coming back Sunday, and I got a doctor's appointment coming up, a pretty important one, so yeah, I gotta
Are you free next Wednesday, though?
I am.
Okay, so you can do the show?
If we're doing it on Wednesday, yeah.
Yes. Don't we always do it on Wednesday, dude?
I don't know. I don't think we've told everybody when we do that. So
It doesn't matter.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we're doing it. I'll be here.
Okay. Anyways, next week when we do the show, it'll be 3 days away from Halloween.
Ooh.
So you remember my Halloween special from last year? I know you listened to it because you liked it.
Yeah, I don't remember much.
You're such an asshole. So anyhow, let me save the Halloween talk for next week.
All right.
We'll there's a lot of Halloween stuff to talk
We're
about.
going to talk about favorite movies, stuff like that.
There's more to Halloween than just movies, dude.
I know.
All right? I was going to talk about specifically how me and my friends, and even my father back in the day, we used to actually scare kids on Halloween.
I got some stories for you.
Elaborately.
I got some stories.
And how none of that would fly in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't fly in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Those days are gone.
Oh.
And that saddens me.
Stay tuned.
so-
Stay tuned for next week.
We will talk about that next week. Really quickly, do you know what movie I watched last night for the first time? I watched this movie for the first time, and it's the oldest movie. It's tied for the oldest movie I've ever seen. It came out in 1968. I've only seen one other movie now that came out in 68. That's the oldest movie I've ever seen.
Really?
Yep.
I've seen older than that.
Nope, never seen anything prior to 68.
Really?
Yeah, the only movie was in 68 that I saw prior to last night was a movie called The Party. It's a comedy starring Peter Sellers. So the movie I'm talking about, Josh, I don't know if you've ever seen it.
No.
Because I've mentioned some classics to you that you've never seen, which just blows my mind. But the movie's Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, I've never seen it. I watched it for the first time last night.
Really?
That was pretty horrifying for 1968.
Yeah, for 68.
Just like when The Exorcist came out in 73. Like, I guess people passed out and puked in the theater. It was like that extreme
Exorcist
for 73.
was pretty extreme.
Yeah, it still is to this day, bro.
Yeah.
There are people on YouTube that will watch The Exorcist for the first time, and then they film themselves reacting to it. And it's pretty fun to sit there and like relive that because it's how many years? I don't know. I can't add.
We should go through favorite movies next week.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff.
Huh.
I told you that, you're the co-host of this show. So when I turn the show over to you, you should have something to talk about, bro. I tell you every week to write down life experiences. Look at me.
Dickheads for drivers.
What gives me the gold pass to be funny or have a podcast? Anybody can do it, man. Take your head out of your ass. You can accomplish anything, man, if you put your mind to it.
Thanks.
I'm tired of this attitude.
I need the motivation.
You need a swift kick in the asshole.
I do sometimes. Not now.
So yeah.
No.
Were you shocked by Rosemary's Baby at all when you watched it?
A little bit.
Do you remember it at all?
Not a lot, but...
Do you remember the very ending? The very end, like I'm talking the last 3 minutes, where she discovers that her baby is next door and it is alive, and she discovers that it ain't human. Or at least it's has to.
It's been so long that I've seen that movie.
She was holding a knife when she went into that apartment. And then she sat down after she saw the baby. And after she was told it was the son of Satan. She's just sitting there like, holy shit.
You are the son of Satan.
I don't remember anybody taking the knife from her. So when the head guy invites her to get up and to rock the baby because it's crying, I thought she still had the knife. And I thought she was going to kill it because she knew it was the Antichrist. And the movie just ends with her rocking the baby quiet, with her smiling.
She fell in love with her.
Indicating that she really did become Damien's father. She knew it was the Antichrist and didn't care. It
Damien's mother.
Yeah.
Not father.
Whatever I said.
You said father.
Okay. Thank you for correcting me.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
You just threw me right off.
I love it.
I thought she was a man for a second.
Quickly, and then I kind of want to end the show because we're coming up on 50 minutes. By the time I add in music and all the other horse shit that you guys love, we're going to be at 50 minutes.
50?
Quickly, I want to give a final... Quickly, I want to give a final update in saying on Bill Burr.
Again?
Yes. A couple weeks ago, we wanted to congratulate him because he got picked to host.
You have such a man
And
crush.
then we talked about how he was trying to be canceled, right?
Sure.
Here's the final outcome.
Yeah.
It failed miserably.
Of course it did.
Bill Burr is not canceled. He gained more fans
Absolutely.
and more support after what he did. It far succeeds or outnumbers by the trillions.
Mm-hmm.
This is the amount of people who got triggered and tried to cancel him.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how much his fan base just grew.
Do you think that was the plan?
I think it was all along. Bill was being Bill. Bill told it like he saw it, and people fucking respected him for it. And people tried to cancel him. It failed, and now he has more support and more fans than he's ever had before.
Mm-hmm.
Every major comic has put a video out on YouTube saying, "Thank you for saying it, Bill."
That's how you succeed
All
in
of
life.
all of them had said we had stopped watching Saturday Night Live because it's just done this over the years.
Yeah.
And once Bill Burr appeared, everybody tuned back in because they finally had a real comic. I'm not trying to diss Chris Rock, but Chris Rock is a huge actor too. But Chris Rock's show was highly watched, as was Burr. And that's what they got to start doing, and that's what made people appreciate it. So the attempt to cancel him failed. He has more support and fans than he's ever had.
You always got to take that chance, man. You got to gamble.
Sorry, cancel culture, but you failed. And you will fail. The silent majority always rules. Okay? Sorry. Did that trigger you? Great. How can we leave off on a good note? All right, real quick. I just want to see if you notice this, because I'm an observational comedian. I notice things other people don't, right? Mm-hmm. That's my job.
I got to go break the seal, so hurry this up.
If you're going to break the seal in my house again, if I find one drop of piss on the toilet rim or on the bowl, you're going to come back in there with bleach on your hands.
You got a bigger toilet.
Dude, my toilet's huge.
You need a bigger one.
You just have to come up with that implant I was discussing, where you got the laser aim for it. Your eyes are all glassed over.
No, they're not.
You going to drive home right now?
No.
I'm going to call the state police, give them your license plate
We're going to
number.
hang out. We're going to watch that. We're going to watch Rosemary Baby.
We're going to watch Rosemary Baby. I've had a little too much to drink.
No, I didn't.
I'm just kidding.
I'm good.
Have you ever noticed, dude, and you probably do this too.
Sure.
And nobody notices it. Anytime you go to call a company or you work at a company and somebody calls in, doesn't matter. Let's say you're calling the doctor's office to make an appointment. Let's say you're calling into your favorite pizza place to place an order. Somebody says, Rocco's Pizza. What's the first thing you say, or most people say? They say, yes.
I usually ask them if they do delivery or takeout.
No. Watch and listen to anybody else from now on. We don't even realize we're doing it. But now that I'm tuned into it, I stop myself from doing it all the time, and I notice everyone else doing it. So if literally we were going to call up Domino's right now, and I was going to order a pizza for us, I might...
There's so much better pizza.
Okay.
Why would you go to Domino's?
I'm just trying to
All
use
right.
an example.
Sorry.
Do I want to give my street address out on the fucking podcast?
No.
You dumb fuck. Sorry. I was a little bit under my F word quota, so I had to, I had the allotment for a couple there.
Potty now.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you guys at home, because this is the show is for, okay? Just notice this. Next time you go to call in an order, call anybody. Just watch how people go, yes, I'd like to place an order. Okay. Yes, I'm having trouble with my phone. Yes, I'd like to discuss my cable bill. Yes, could you help me out with this? Yes, can you help me out with that? Watch how often you do it and everyone else does it.
I never say yes, though.
I'm telling you, nor did I. We don't know shit, dude, unless it's pointed out to us. And it's something that I've just noticed. So just that's my point. I don't know, dude.
You should say it twice next time. You should say yes, yes.
But that's my point. Why are they saying yes? Why do we say yes? I don't know. That's why we're here to talk about this kind
I
of
guess
stuff.
it's polite. It's polite.
Great. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up because this guy's got to piss. I hope you have enjoyed episode 55 of The Views from the Jon as much as I have done delivering it to you. I'm Jon Arez. He is Annoying Josh.
Annoying.
And I am going to turn the camera off and strangle him. No, I'm just kidding. No,
After I pee.
this is exactly what's going to happen, okay?
Sure.
And I'm going to keep you having to wait there, motherfucker. Do you remember the tough time that you gave me stuck in the middle of Boston traffic when I had to piss bad?
I'm a truck driver. I can hold this all day.
Okay, so why are you bitching? Why are you rushing me off my own show?
Because we're at an hour and people
Yeah, I
stop
know.
listening.
But I'm just trying to say, I had a point. No, this is what's going to happen. See, it's already happening. It's already happening. This is what's going to happen. The most important element of this guy being on my show is to laugh as often and as much as possible. And all during the podcast, in my head, I'm thinking, he's not laughing enough, I'm not funny, he's not laughing enough, I'm not funny. And then the second the audio gets turned off and the second the cameras turn off, we'll open the studio up and we'll just start talking. And then he'll be laughing his balls off hysterically. I'll call him on the phone tomorrow to talk about the podcast. He'll laugh his balls off hysterically.
Don't call me tomorrow. I'm on vacation tomorrow.
I'm just giving people the example. I'm telling you. See? And he knows we're wrapping up. So now he's all like, oh, the show's wrapping up. I can start to be comfortable now because the cameras are off. And I'm trying to be like, dude, fuck the cameras. We're not live on the air right now.
I know.
This might never come out. Nobody might see it.
You're an entertainer. I'm an entertainer. So
Yeah, you are entertaining, all right, my friend. All right, everybody, this has been episode 55. I love you guys. I love anybody out there that stuck around, that's been listening, that's been watching. If you could do us
Adios.
a huge favor and not interrupt me, if you could do us a huge favor and click the like button on this video, if you could click the subscribe button, that would be great. And if you could share it with somebody who you might think might like listening to this in their car or watching it on Facebook, please
Share
do
it
it.
for me.
Thank you, everybody. I'm Jon Arez. He's Annoying Josh. And we will see you guys next week. And that is, what did you name your ficus, Josh?
Steven, and we'll talk about it next week.
Why did you name your ficus Steven?
I don't know.
Honest to God, dude.
It looks like a Steven.
Didn't we talk about that the other week with Yanni? Like, in people naming their cats like George?
We'll talk about it next week.
You named a friggin' ficus Steven.
Yeah.
What is up with that, dude?
I don't know.
Why would you name it Steven? Do you want me to wipe the leaves on your ficus tree, Steven?
I like Steven.
Yeah.
Steven's a good name.
I'm sure you like it. All right, everybody. Peace out. We'll
See
talk
ya.
to you guys next week. Later.
I have no doubt that you would be bored senseless by therapy, the same way I'm bored when I brush my teeth and wipe my ass. Because the thing about repairing, maintaining, and cleaning is, it's not an adventure. There's no way to do it so wrong you might die. It's just work. And the bottom line is, some people are okay going to work, and some people would rather die.